And how's everyone doing today? Hope you guys had a good weekend. Mine wasn't actually too bad. Come on, there we go. Hope everyone had a good time. We as you can see, I did some early planning, but I was just staring at it from a distance and said, you know what? No. That isn't what I wanted. But yeah, no, I gotta get I gotta get a layout worked out. There's a plan worked out for it. Oh God, what have you? I am terrified. What you mean by that? Are you talking about when? I'm surprised that didn't break. Are you talking about when the battle golf that Slim wants to play? Oh, the shipyard. Oh boy, you have some madman ideas to get forming, huh? Oh, yeah, I hear you. I hear you. I did manage to find a NPC grid, a one of the lost colonies that's a gas refining location. I took it over, only to find out that 2/3 of it is buried underground, and I can barely get a freaking my ship in there, my rover in there to use the connector. So yeah, that sucks. But at least I have somewhere I can go refill my hydrogen. So I was gonna build it over there, but then I was standing here and I saw how much more open this is. And I was like, yeah, let's do that here. Let's just local grid alignment, huh? The local grid is way out of whack apparently. It was an you know, I won't say I fucking called it, but I had a feeling it was something like that. Something I've noticed is when you're talking about noticed when looking through and learning about player made weapons, they tend to be, if you don't name it just right, a complete cluster. So, and not in the bomb way, in the you know, well fuck kind of way. All right, so I think that'll be okay for the initial line. Probably end up bigger at adding more to it at some point. Probably not. I'll probably end up making it wider before I make it longer or taller. Probably a little bit of both. But yeah, yeah. There's been some. Hmm. What do you think, Ghost? Go make it a little longer and then make it equal. Make it equally as wide, or make it two. Hmm. Yeah, this is my main rover. I'm looking and probably realizing I didn't make that stand tall enough. Yeah, I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm thinking I might want to make it build it a little higher in the air for one. I found a nice wide area to work in here, so there is that. I think that think that's high enough to work off of. I am about to fall out of the sky.
You have one new message. I didn't realize this was a no. Received.
I mean,
15 seconds ago.
Once my primary goal here is to get my is to get my I'm working out my wheelbase, how high I want it, and then I'm gonna cut the support out after so that'll be so I can classify it as a ship. Yeah, I'm just working out my wheelbase right now, so. Oh no, I get you. I get what you're saying. I'm going to be I basically what I've built there. That's the platform that the that's the platform that everything will be built on and around. I'm going to build struts down closer to the ground and put the 5x5 large grid wheels on. And I need to go recharge.
You do realize I'm the one keeping you alive. Maybe you should keep my battery topped up with that in mind.
Alright, and... why am I getting in? Fair enough. Hmm. Oh, right. This doesn't have a survival kit on it anymore. It's over here. I did end up putting some more solar on this because it just was not charging the batteries fast enough. But do you think I should go with the 3x3s instead of the 5x5s? You know, should I go with the short wheel suspension or the regular one? Fair enough. Fair enough. Hmm. Well, no, I mean the short wheel suspension instead of the high wheel instead of the fatter suspension. That. Hmm. I do like how even the ghost adjust, tries to keep the wheel to the ground. I do like that. What? Why would I do? Well, I suppose on something wider than long, it would be a concern. Hmm. All right. Well, God. Either way, I have spent enough time floating here that I've used up a whole bottle and not gotten anything done. I feel like I did not make that very fast. I really just walked right off that when I was trying to place something. All right. Well, let me go back to the. Let me go back up here, and Oh, I'm doing a larger refinery on either side of the center line. And I'll probably pair a large cargo with either one. Hold on. Mm. My initial idea for this was kind of long and narrow, but if I'm going wide, boy, swear it feels like swear every, I hear so much background noise. It's kind of muted because I'm wearing headphones. Oh, my measurement is counting the blocks. I'm not too concerned about that. I swear, I can hear so much background noise that doesn't directly relate to me while wearing these headphones. I keep thinking somebody's opened my door and talking to me. Oh, all right. One, I think I want more of these just because. Hmm. We'll keep 10 just for sure. Uh, of course, I fall down. All right, no bottles. All right. I had to make like 12, 15 hydrogen bottles and take them with me to that gas place, so I could just fill them all in one go. You know what? Let's do that before we get going, because I would rather not have to keep looking down at my hydrogen to see how much longer I can go before I need to start worrying about it. I did find. Yeah, I'm getting ready to. I gotta go like 9 kilometers to fill up this. So I'm gonna take the rover and fill it up too. Might as well fill up a bunch of the. Did not want the explosives in my inventory. I want the bottles. Give me. Really? Apparently, I can't carry that many empty bottles, so I'd rather go fill up a bunch of bottles and not have to worry about it for a while.
All breaks to sleep. I hope you didn't need any of those.
But and this will give me a little bit of time to decide what else I want to do to the for the for the rover. How wide do I want to make the legs? How much conveyor do I want to run out there? Like, do I want the legs to? Do I want the tops of the struts to basically be knee? That's an idea. Do I want to? Do I want to be able to? Do I want to basically build a knee ball turret knees onto it that'll have guns mounted to it? Oh, there's the wrong one to be aiming for. Whoops. I was aiming at wholly the wrong one. I'm not even kidding. There's so much door slamming happening outside my room. I keep thinking somebody's opened my door and slammed it. But yeah, no, I'm thinking currently 6 legs. I'm thinking currently 6 legs for the Yes, I know I'm tempting Fate Ghost. I'm thinking 6 legs on the rover leading to the wheels with kind of a okay. 6 legs each with I really wish I had a piece of paper I could draw this out to show you, but I don't. A wheel on the inside and the outside of the quote-unquote foot. Alright, there's the hound gas. And instead of it coming just straight down to the ground, have the leg arch out at the apex of the arch, build a kind of ball jointed turret for rover defense. Even though we haven't encountered anything that would require that, building building expecting trouble is probably better. You know what? Let's go down. At the very least,
In accordance with Space Engineers regulations, this area has been designated a hard hat worksite.
That one was a little rough. I need to be careful with that. Let's not say we did when it comes to that rough patch. Maybe I do have MES on here, so it's possible. I've noticed there's a lot of cobalt in this area. It's like every time I turn around there's another spot of cobalt. Yeah, this spawned half in the ground. I'm not even kidding. I mean, look at that. How am I supposed to get in that?
Are you sure you want to park in this neighborhood? Some unsavory types have been seen around this vicinity in the past few seconds. Engineer, a steel plate cannot get to your inventory. Inventory is full. Maybe consider changing game settings?
What do you think? One more layer off? Probably. Maybe I'll be able to get in there.
Finally, we've been here for ages. Really? Finally, this isn't even... We've been here for ages. Really? This isn't even nearly flat.
Really? It only holds 600? That is so disappointing how little that holds. We really have been spoiled all this time by ×2 and ×3 storage. Yeah, no, I know I'll need more mods, but it's possible because I did spawn the world. I'm only using ×3. I'm only using what comes on it by default. All right. I did not do any stripping of this place last time I was here. But guess there's no reason not to start checking things. I'm in the sand. Ooh. I'm stuck. T-junction. Just need a T-junction. I don't care which one. I don't particularly care about it either way. Don't forget to rest out a large warhead to kill a spider. I mean... Oh, you... This place is definitely missing pieces, and all of it's buried underground anyway. So much buried underground. But it's legitimately, it's perfectly fine for just coming and recharging my hydrogens. You know, and technically oxygens too.
Finally, we've been here for ages.
Don't freaking fuck up like that as soon as I freaking try to change camera angles. Dang you. I don't need to go there. I need to go towards New Road. But yeah, now I'm gonna, you know what, let's cut this wide so we can avoid this derpy outpost. As it is, I'm probably gonna end up tearing down that Shivering Tiger port, you know, for materials at some point. Don't like you, I got too close and a drone came in. Leave me alone, I'm not bothering you. I just flew too close. Hey, it's coming in fast too. Hmm? I mean, that's not a bad idea. Oh no, it backed off, thankfully. Or not. And all I have is is the interior turrets at my base. Dang it, Ghost! Don't do that to me. That's dirty. Oh!
God, please. Never try again.
Hold on. Hey, Steph. Oh, well, my sister just showed up from, to visit. Yes, I hear the explosions. What is going on over here now? Well, I think it got shot down pretty well.
Warning, please check inventory for extraneous tools. No matter how hard you push, that will never.
Yeah. Oh, I've got plenty of ammo. What I am low on is food. Let's see what we can get off of this before old Trigger Happy back there finishes it all off. Really? Okay, screw you.
Engineer, a steel plate cannot get to your inventory.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to assess how much damage my rover took yet, so I know I lost my connector for like the 9th time. It feels like. Also, I definitely need to prioritize that. Okay, yeah, that was pretty bad that time. Somehow the battery's not compromised. Ooh, that gyro is almost completely busted. Is there anything else in here? Those I need to get. All right, I need to get that cleared out. I'm less concerned with the materials over there than I am just really. than I am with I'm honestly I should have taken it wider than I did. I really tempted fate when I went to go get that. Okay,
Engineer,
target.
a steel plate cannot get to your inventory.
I am not going to work on repairing my little rover right now. I'm really only concerned about getting whatever I can out of these. Alright, well, I got what I've got what I'm concerned about, and that was the materials for the motors. Everything else is just steel plate, and while it's nice, I have literally a few thousand at this point laying around. Where's my food processing? Oh, seriously, there's there we go. So let's get back to working on this. Let's grab. Yeah. Wait, why do I have 4? Okay, I see what I got going on here. Honestly, I need to put a better turret down. I've got more Gatling turret ammo than I do anything, and I'm not using any Gatling turrets at the moment. Oh, right, I just put up all my steel plate. Right. I dare say, definitely. I'm surprised I didn't get trapped on this. I YOLO'd myself right over it, half expecting to get caught. Let's see. We'll define that as forward, as front. So that means I'm gonna want left. Oh, I put those the wrong way. Hmm. Wait, what was that 8? That was a 3x3, right? That look about right? Well, that's part of the reason why a lot of the designs I saw, not just the Beeble Bum design, bomb design, had a had a integrated what do you call it, that had a warhead. They all had a secondary trigger in case it ended up off missing or not hitting anything. After a certain amount of time, it was set up to just blow itself up, so it wouldn't just go off into infinity. What do you think, Ghost? Is that good? Oh well, no. I mean that that configuration. And you know what? I need to use short here instead of wide. We even talked about it. I need to use the short to
Maybe
make it
you
more
should keep your
stable.
battery topped up with that in mind.
And I need to adjust that up there still. Okay, yeah, no, I get what you're saying. I do need to adjust that. Yeah, I get what you're saying there. It'll definitely something I need to do. Yeah, I have more to to do, but that gives me at least a ablative layer of armor there. All right, let's see. That's 4 out. Let's get the 4 corners set up first, I suppose. Geez, I called this a relatively flat area, but it's still wildly different. Yeah, no, I know, Ghost. It's just feels appropriate to have we're not firing rod. I mean, but we're never going to be firing a volley of 8 from that ship. At most we're going to be firing a volley of 2. Because we don't have room for a dozen launchers on that ship. Not to mention the material costs. You know, it may be a large grid ship and we're planning on putting storage for materials on there, but it's still it's still less than it's still a small large grid ship overall. Even though it is still pretty big.
Engineer, your jetpack is on an incline. Angry voxels demand. If a space engineer falls, with
Angry
no one there to
voxels demand respect. I
Let's
like
make
that
a
one.
sound. Guess we'll find out.
Like I'm thinking we just do two, maybe three of these. You know, for this ship. I mean, they deserve both. They're angry voxels. Nobody wants to screw with them. The uranium. Very much about to get very dark outside in the game. So I need to eat something. We have not seen bugs in a while. That's concerning. Is a little concerning we haven't seen more bugs than we have. Alright, let's just start building up the tires, I suppose. As soon as we get all the tires and all the suspensions built, we'll lower it down. Ooh, I suppose I do need to set a goal for the birthday stream on Wednesday, don't I? I mean, yeah. What do you, my
Today's forecast. Extinction.
Oh, I might have to stick an interior turret or two on the top of the rover while we work on it. I'm gonna have to set a sub goal, subscript, for the stream, for the birthday stream. Yeah. Yeah, because I am currently loading right around 3 subs. I mean, oh, I forgot. I mean, if I go search, I have 8 here. So 300 total. I have 300 things of Gatling ammo. So it's not like I'm low on it, at least for not using it. I'm actually irritated. I accidentally dumped that steel plate into the wrong thing.
I know fuel prices are high, but Jetpack suffering existential crisis. Your battery level will be low on the next beep.
Yeah, no, sure. Yeah, well, actually, it depends on. I'll need to take some time off stream. See what's going on in the house for the day, and put on put on a better suited outfit for hanging out with family. But yeah, I'll contact you at some point today, man. Yeah, I can tell you this, Ghost. I will be divvying that stream up into a few different pieces. I'll restart the stream each time, just so I can just so it's easier for me to re-upload to YouTube. Like I'll end stream long enough to start a new stream. So I'll be able to get clean VODs for YouTube. Wait, what do you mean I couldn't get large steel tubes? I've been picking them up by the damn hundred. Okay, looks like I'm going to have to start making large steel tubes. Thought I had a lot more than that. Here, need a few here. Just need 6 more large steel tubes, and I'll have half of them done.
I know fuel prices are high, but Jetpack suffering existential crisis.
Really can just not count on anything these days. Although, to be fair, it is a high gravity world. And I keep doing the stupid thing and not making sure I keep track of it. Does kind of feel like I'm playing chicken with the fighters here. Yes, Ghost. We know you're. We all know you're used to 70, 70 quadzillion, times gravity. Ooh, that is a. I did not see that earlier. At least that was the only one that wasn't. Okay, yep. Of course, it's going to be a sandstorm now. Now we get the fun of sitting here for a few minutes while something on here is on fire and I can't quite identify it. Oh, it's my hydrogen tank.
As cunning plans go, engineer, this is hardly your finest. Don't be surprised if it's not here when you get back.
Come on, Sandstorm, go away. Yep. Unfortunately, I will not be, I will not be baking a cake on stream for my birthday. I'll save doing that for when I'm almost dead. Yeah, I think it's time. In between streams, I will definitely go and in between streams, I'll definitely go back to the trading station and buy a bunch of food. I want to get more of the rover done today. But yeah, no, I might try out that battle golf on my birthday. Check it out. See what it's about. Don't know what time it's gonna start. Probably around 9 or 10. We'll just go. But yeah, I don't know how intoxicated I'll be from the night before, but the last 6 hours of the stream, we will be drinking. I will be drinking. At least the fire's kind out. I haven't even looked at the game yet. But I really wish this I really wish this storm would go away. Oh, no. At that point, you might as well. At that point, you might as well just challenge somebody to a century, man. That's a shot of beer every minute for 100 minutes, and they're clearly defining shot as 1.5 ounces. That's over a gallon of beer in 100 minutes. Oh no, I know. I know, but I'll be drinking soju. Oh, it will be that bad for me. I've got a place I can get low grade soju at, in my near me. Like the stuff you'd get at a gas station over natively. Weirdly enough, it's like $5 here, but over there they consider it like dollar store grade stuff. Come on, Storm. Well, it is not subsiding fast enough. God, I hate these. I hate these sandstorms. Dude, I don't have sand turbines up, unfortunately. You'd see one. You'd see one if I had a turbine up. It'd be sticking right up there. But with that early initial, ooh, we should turn this into a rover that everyone was all on about, I didn't even think about constructing a turbine. Is it starting to thin up? I can't tell. At least it happened at night instead of during the day. God, they're awful when they happen during the day because everything's just blinding. At least here it's just hard to see. I still see stuff floating through, flying through the air, so I know we're not in the clear. Oh, now we're in the clear. All right. Well, let's see. With what I've got in my inventory, how much I can do. All right. What do we have on our? This one's pretty low. I can run it. But I also gotta figure out how I want to run the conveyors for those. Because, like I said, I want to put I want to put a turret, a little turret ball at the on top of each one of those feet, so to speak. Okay, so I'm short one small steel tube. You have to go? Alright. Yeah, no problem, man. I've got things to think about on this ship anyway. I have one that needs to go here. There we go. First. You. Hey Steve, how you doing, man? Been a while. Been going pretty good. I turn 40 tomorrow. Weirdly enough, I think I'll actually be at work at the actual time I turn 40. Because I work tonight. Which, let's be honest, that's 100% par for the course for me. Oh, hey, it's your birthday, you're working that night. Oh, yeah. I am getting old, I know. I'd say don't remind me, but I need the reminder. But, yeah. So Tuesday, I turned 40. Wednesday, after I've celebrated with my family and all that, I will be, one moment, I am receiving a phone call. One minute. Hello? Yeah. Apparently, some pseudo third-party insurance company has gotten into their mind that I should be harassed regularly. A call from like twice a week. Despite repeatedly telling them I've never had any service with them. At this point, I should probably report them for harassment.
What goes up?
Yeah, you missed it, Steve. I have to go out to a different location in order to fill my hydrogen tanks, to fill bottles. And on the way back, I got a little too close to a hostile NPC base and had a drone chase me all the way back to my base. Oh, hey, I didn't put the ones on this side. Okay. Wonder if I didn't do that over here. No, I did over there. But, yeah, so I have to remember that derpy depot over there will actually bring the heat. Oh, it was actually kind of funny. Because my rover, my rover my rover was just a modified starter rover, so it was like complete garbage. So I didn't have a gun or anything. I had to run all. I had to drive all the way back to the base to let the base, the base gun take care of it. I think I made a mistake. So what do you think of the scale I'm taking for my rover here, for my new rover? Did I go big enough, or do I need to go bigger? All right, that is.
So I guess you like
all the wheels done. Well, at least stopped. But that tells me it'll work.
Power flow.
Yeah,
Disconnecting
power
browser,
low, food
disabling
low,
Netflix.
everything's low. But we got the freaking core of the rover built. I need to grab another hydrogen tank and start placing batteries in a basic control seat so I can actually move it. Go. That's not gonna be the forever location of the cockpit, but it'll be enough to get it close enough that I can put a park on it over here by the base, closer to the base, and actually work on it. Without feeling like I'm, driving 100 miles.
High velocity materials delivery inbound.
Of course there is. 2 sandstorms in a row. Good God. Wait, that's a meteor storm. Never mind. For a second there, I lost my base. I'm embarrassed about it. Honestly, if I get this one built, I might aim to move. Oh, that was a sneeze. Don't tell me I'm already out of, It's like power cells are the, slowdown right now. Come on, give me a few more. We built a chunky boy here, didn't we?
Powering down sequence. When it's daytime and I can see what I'm doing, I'll try to park that in a better spot, but that is closer. There's enough power for 8 days right now with just those two and their default charge, so. But the plan is for this thing to just be an absolute titan
walking across the landscape once it's done. Ooh, second, thought the game might have crashed.
Engineer, your jetpack is on an incline. Angry voxels demand. You are out of hydrogen. Restoring gravity now.
Still find how we've got that thing parked hilarious. When it gets daytime again, we'll move it, like I said, but and I admit I did screw myself in the way I set up my controls. Not my controls, the settings for this world. I only have I have my block inventory capacity as realistic. So yeah, I really cannot carry that much, in smaller containers. Wasn't paying attention. That's my excuse, but it's a bad excuse. And I'm not willing to change it now because I've gone this long with it. I do not have anything in the way of food. And the nighttime is just making it worse. The long night. Come on. Give me all the batteries. Oh, that's irritating. I'm too short. Alright. There we go. Let's see if we can get the rover fixed up enough. We'll be able to make the trip to the store to come on. Yeah, one display. Anything else damaged? Other than me missing the connector for like the fifth time. You hold my wheel. I would rather you not. Close enough. Alright, let's go get food.
I see you're a fan of the P technique. You're going to regret that.
Let's go get us some food. Hopefully threading the needle between the hostile stations here. And after we get the food, we'll call it a day for the stream. Yes, exactly what I want to see in between me and where I'm trying to go. A place called Malcontent Rust Emporium. Yes. Yes, yes. That's the good stuff. As long as it doesn't attack me, I am going right past that, by the way. But wonder what they're gonna have to eat today. We going for mom's spaghetti, the meat. What do we get? Just because it's neutral doesn't mean I want to deal with them. I'll probably go and take them, take control of it, find out what it's about, take control of it off stream. But for now, I'd rather just get my food. At least it's almost morning. Yeehaw! Okay, I'm not doing that anymore, sorry. But I do find Rover play fun in this game. It is fun to play with the Rover. Definitely better than the initial drop pod. That's the previous drop pod. I won't say original because the original was a lot different than the one we had last. But definitely like the Rover over the drop pod. It's more chaotic. This, by the way, this for anyone who hasn't been here yet, this trade outpost we're going to is positioned in the worst place. If I'm not paying attention and I'm just pushing forward towards it, I could go right off a cliff.
Really? This isn't even nearly flat.
Yeah, I wasn't kidding about the cliff, by the way. Come on, me. I'll take flatbread. All right, nice. All right, well we got some food. We're safe, food wise at least. While we're here, might as well check see if we've got any acquisition contracts. Gold ingots. I haven't even seen gold yet. Cobalt ingot. I do know where cobalt is. We could do that. Solar cells we can absolutely do. Nickel ore. Yeah, we can do that. I know I could do this, but I can't. But this station does not currently have a connector that is well positioned enough for me to connect to it. So carrying enough to get that, it would not be viable. Same thing with the radio comm. But the others are absolutely doable. Let's see what other. Ooh, they have ramen. I will absolutely buy those. Anyone who knows me knows I gotta buy burritos too. All right. Well, then I will see you guys next time. Um, sorry. A little tired. Been up all night working. I will see you guys next time. Catch you later. Peace.